There was a quote, I want to get it right here. John Osborne has said that the playwright John Osborne has said that your work influenced him a lot. I wrote this down.
Said that my work influenced him.
Your plays influenced him some. And
I mean him angry, you mean?
well, I don't know which way he meant that, but he said America is as sex-obsessed as a medieval monastery. I don't know where that quote was made. Do you know? Can you?
Heavens, I don't know. I'll try to think of something to say about him, too.
Okay.
I like him, though. I like John Osborne. Yeah. Oh, I once told him he was the handsomest playwright I'd ever seen.
Well, he's an actor also, and he looks like a leading man.
And then he came back the next year for another compliment, I suppose, and I said, "You're getting too fat."
You didn't want him to get a swelled head, even though it was an attractive head. Well, we were talking about the South earlier, and I've heard a lot of people try to answer this question, and maybe you can. The old idea of why the South is so rich in writers. I mean, look, it's incredible. Faulkner and Hemingway, and I'm not Hemingway, but I mean Faulkner and Catherine Ann Porter and Truman Capote and Tennessee Williams, and you can go on and on and on, and Eudora Welty, and thousands of great writers come out of the South. And not that many come out of...
You say playwriters come out of the South?
Playwrights, fiction writers.
Writers, yes.
Yeah,
well, not
anything.
many playwrights come out of the South, not many.
Well, yeah.
I'm trying to think of one.
Another Southern playwright.
Yeah.
But just writing, it seems to be that it's in the soil or in the land or in the water or something, that people write better. And people from the South talk better than people from the North.
Yes, I think people have more to write about in the South. Heavens, people ask me that so often, but I can't explain it.
Nobody can.
No.
But I wonder aren't you curious about it? I mean, if you had been born in Dayton, Ohio, would you be Tennessee Williams or?
Well, I hope I wouldn't be Ohio Williams.
All right. Now you're going to get to interview me for a while.
Yes, I've been longing to ask you some questions.
What do you want to... Have you really?
Yes, I told you had to shrink 3/4 of an inch before I went on with you again.
That's right. I was surprised at your stature.
Yeah,
when
I'm
we met,
5'6", you're 5 feet 6 3/4. Isn't that right?
Well, that's close enough.
Close enough.
Yeah, that's right. When I met you, I for some reason from your picture, you always appeared taller, and I said to...
Well, my head is rather large, isn't it?
You have the head of a large man.
Big head, yeah, big head.
And you're 5'6".
Yet somebody reported that I was 5'5", but I'm actually 5'6". Maybe I shrunk an inch over the years.
Perhaps you could sue them for that.
Yes.
Are you interested in politics?
I'm interested in my brother's politics, yes. Yeah. Yes, I'm interested in... Everyone has to be interested in politics, I think, now. Now, I'll be a much better on this show when my fingers stop itching.
I wish I knew what it was about your fingers that's
Well,
itching. Have you been here?
Ask,
have you been? Was there poison ivy on the plane?
No. Just the shot.
Yeah.
It was terrible because
How are your feet doing?
About the same.
They're about the same.
Now let's talk about my play. Say, I have to do a commercial here, don't I?
Oh yes, of course.
Well, I've got a good play downtown.
I'm not
with
surprised.
Great actors in it. And it's at this,
for example?
It's at the Truck and Warehouse Theater on 4th Street in the Barry, and people should not be afraid to go down there because it's not as dangerous as Times Square.
That's easy to believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to step over one or two, resting people on the side. But you can still get in without peril to your life. I mean, it's not as dangerous as appearing on a Dick Cavett show.
People recline on the sidewalk there. Let me ask you about Marlon Brando.
Oh, you're trying to stay off of the subject of my play.
No, I'm not.
He's not in anything of mine right now.
Well, he is in a sense. They're always Streetcar. The film was on television recently.
Oh, yes, that's right.
When Brando hit, it was like dynamite, and he hit in the New York theater, and then again in films and all.
Yeah.
Can you remember when you first saw him? Did you see the dynamite there? Was it?
Yes, it was quite obvious, and not merely that, but the great sweetness and a niceness of character was there. Mm-hmm. I mean, he was just he gave the most terrific first reading and cool reading I've ever heard, and seen.
What you mean? Do you mean came in and sight read the play?
Yes, at Provincetown, Massachusetts. I was spending the summer between Truro and Isn't that awful?
Yes. And Brando.
Let's get back to small craft warnings. Come on.
Okay. Okay, we can.
All right, Brando doesn't need any publicity, does he?
No, but he's endlessly interesting to people, and I just thought to...
Well, so am I.
Well, yes, yes, you are.
Let's hope.
I think you are. Getting more so all the time. Where's your play set?
Huh?
Where's your play set?
What are you talking
What is
about
the
now?
setting of Small Craft Warnings?
I told you it was at the truck and warehouse.
I know.
Theater.
Yes. I know where it's playing, but let's try another approach here. As the curtain rises, what do we see?
You see a lighted stage
A lighted stage.
with very fine actors on it. They're not big names like Brando, but they're all superb actors. It's a great company of actors. It was a pleasure to know them. It was a pleasure to know everybody connected with. That's hostile laughter out there. It's not really friendly laughter. I'm sorry, but if you all were in my position with these itching hands and feet, you wouldn't feel very good either. That's telling me.
That's telling them. Yeah. You know, they always talk about what an incredibly sensitive man you are. I say one always hears of what a very sensitive man you are. And I get that feeling, talking to you, having met you just these 2 times, that you have a great number of antennae out to all sorts of things that are going on in the room. And I suppose that's true of any great writer.
I have a peculiar faculty of being able to hear 3 conversations at once, and I think they're all adverse.
I mean, when you're in a room, say at a party or something, and you can actually
hear 3 different conversations at once. I'm tuned in to 3 conversations. I'll be holding a conversation, one person, I can hear 2 others in the same room.
That's unusual.
Yeah.
I have that feeling with Norman Mailer, too, that he's...
Am I like him?
Well, no, only in that sense. I always have a feeling that Mailer, whereas he seems to be, concentrating and interested and right on the subject, what you're talking about, is getting an enormous number of impressions recorded from all around at the same time. And it turns out it's true when you read something that he's written about somewhere where he's been. Do you and Mailer get along?
I get along with, I'm inclined to like all the people who share the dreadful hardship of being writers, exposed to, the world, of the literary world. I like them. I may quarrel with them occasionally. I like him. He's not my most favorite writer, no, but I like him.
If you can't go to sleep and you want to read some contemporary writer,
Well, recently I've been reading Yevtushenko because I met him recently. He came to my play, Small Craft Warnings. I got that in again, didn't I?
The name is familiar. You must have mentioned it.
On 4th Street.
And you've been reading his poems.
Yes, he gave me a copy of his collected poems. We both have a publisher now, Doubleday. My regular publisher, New Directions, but for my autobiography, I have Doubleday, and he has Doubleday as his American publisher. He's an amazing man, and he has almost as much charisma as Mayor Lindsay.
Some people took that as sarcastic. Did you mean it that way?
These people are a hostile audience.